What makes a great orchestra? On the one hand, you look for the technical things. Are they playing together? Are the balances right? Can you hear them? If you're coming to an orchestra for the first time, a lot of it tends to get lost in the whole experience. Newbies to orchestras have a notoriously difficult time in locating, for example, the bassoon solo, which may be 4 measures in the middle of a piece. But looking for that kind of detail is one way to start accessing the whole. And you can hear pretty easily, even if you don't know much about orchestras, whether the chord is clean or whether the chord is fractured, whether the conductor has a rapport with the orchestra where they're following him. And you're listening for the quality of sound, the richness of the violins as opposed to, say, the athleticism or leanness of the violins. The brass and winds are always a key indicator. I'm not going to name names. The brass and winds, let's say it's quite easy to hear in the brass and winds if something is going wrong, if they're together. If the horn section is not together, you're going to know about it pretty quickly, even if you're not an expert listener. But there's another component to a great orchestra, and that's the involvement and the excitement and the quality of engagement and communication. I always say to people going to music for the first time, you don't have to know a lot to know whether you've heard a great performance or not. Excitement is easily communicable, and you're going to pick up on that. And you'll know whether that comes across. You may not know quite why. You may be bored at times when an aficionado is listening with bated breath, but generally the contours are accessible, and if it's done something for you, you're going to know it, and that's the beginning of what you're looking for. And then it becomes a question of trying to figure out and deepen your acquaintanceship with why you had that reaction.